so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Porter. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Green. Pass to Nesmith. James inside. James double teamed. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Zach LaVine clears it away.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
What a marvelous athlete LaVine is. Soaring off the ground with ease for the jam and looks so good floating in the air.
Now, here is James. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here is James. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Back to Davis. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Draymond Green. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Now, here is James. Here's Prince. Green with the defensive effort.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from LaVine.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
James deciding where to go with it. Porter pulls it in.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Here's Prince. No points so far. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's James. And again, it's Seattle missing. Here's LaVine. And the layup is good off the glass. LaVine's got 9.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Nesmith on the wing. Up and over Porter. And the shot falls short that time. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Davis. From behind the arc. No good there. James, right side. Outside, Green. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They lead by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Outside Neesmith. Takes the three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You look at Aaron Neesmith's career, and he was on a loaded Boston Celtics roster. Got traded in 2022, and now that he's gotten more playing time, he's made the most of his opportunity.
Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking. Hey, I'd say any time is a good time to give it to AD, but particularly when you're fighting the shot clock. Let him have it and go to work.
Here's James. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside Neesmith. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Neesmith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what Neesmith does extremely well. Stretch the floor.
Here's Levine. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
There's a screen. Here's LeBron. And a missed layup. Levine with it. He's got 9. It's Prince on the wing. Levine with it. Hard covering. Down low. Here's Davis.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
James outside. There's Neesmith with a 3. And again, Seattle with a triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Draymond Green.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
Both free throws good from Levine. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Rejected by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Outside for Davis. Gets it to go from the corner. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Outside Hart. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's the home team now. Their next game is at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for a date with the Thunder. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Davis from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Davis has got 18.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And out of bounds, Seattle will have it.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you.
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you. Oh, nice D from Neesmith. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Here's Levine. Here's Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Burks for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Crowder, that's good.
Nice shot by Crowder, getting those 3 points back. Well done.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Burks no good. On the wing, Porter. No made baskets yet. And Davis slams it home.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. 9 seconds left in the first half of this one. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Burks for 3. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close.
Your home team.
Up by 16. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
And it's in there. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Nice work inside from James.
Assisted by.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Davis. The layup off target. Seattle trails by...
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porter outside. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's James with the jam.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game, put up big scoring numbers, a bunch.
Back to Levine. To the inside. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Green. Seattle trails by 12. Outside Nesmith. Pass to James. Davis with a rebound.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. That free throw good from Davis.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
And that one's good. James.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Now Levine. 11 points in the game. Pass to Davis. Stolen by Anunoby. Now Nesmith. Uncovered. The shot off that time. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Green with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Ooh, look at Davis hustling up court.
Davis, such a terror in the open court. With his size and speed, that's a really lethal combination.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Nesmith. Fires from deep. And again, it's Seattle missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Levine. Stolen by Anunoby. There's Nesmith with a 3. That shot off. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Outside for Davis. There's the triple. Seattle pulls it in.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Anunoby for 3. Davis with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Hart pulls it in. Seattle trails by 16. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Crowder. Outside Levine. Hits it from the high post. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
Mid-range, no problem for Levine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Seattle going with almost an entirely new group here. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. You have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one.
Fourth team foul.
That free throw good from Levine. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Pass to Davis. Outside for Levine. Misses the three. And it's Seattle with the ball. And here's Podziemski. Driving in. And it's blocked by Davis. Works for three. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And he nails the third. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. Here's Levine. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will.
Seattle, 34.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half, now 1 in the second.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to James. And here's Hart. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Hart's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. The 3 from Prince. James with the rebound. Seattle trails by 9. To the paint. Here's Hart. Rebound, Anthony Davis. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Boy, I love the energy Green plays defense with. He's always contesting the shot.
OG.
Good on the bucket.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for him, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Now here's Levine. Stop the drought. Rebounded by Green. James, left side. Outside Hart. Back to James. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Davis. Here's Porter. Goes again. Oh, Green rips down the board. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Seattle trails by 7. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Davis. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds. Seattle will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's James. Oh, it's off! They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Seattle trails by 10. Outside Nesmith. Now Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Going all the way to the rack. Oh, a nice touch there from Davis.
Hey, this is a difficult shot for anybody that's floater, but with Davis and his size, even more difficult.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. James outside for 3. Oh, it doesn't go. Davis.
Davis' skill set is a nightmare for defenders. That's why they have a tough time guarding him without foul.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Seattle. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
They double team Levine.
Seattle foul. LeBron James. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2, Peyton Watson.
So he gets them both. Seattle trails by 13. James with the ball. Hart. It's good from beyond the arc.
3.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Both free throws good from Levine.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. Knocked away. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Now Watson. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to Seattle.
So the home crowd happy here as they